So it looks like we're pretty close here. Oh, look at that. So, what are the different symbols meaning? There's no key to this. It said that we got all of Celia's endings. Oh, okay, so I'm just missing some of Derek's. Okay, so we finished Celia. Celia is done. Mason is done. So we just need to finish Derek's. There was a couple left. So I guess let's try that and see if we can unlock this fun mode and then I guess go back through. I don't know what you do when you get that, but I want it. Okay, so one of Derek's endings was called You Were Sacrificed. It had to do with those guys in the cave, I'm assuming. I know that they had the water out here. So this is like the very first day. Like as soon as we were released, I went straight to the fissure and I found the water and I drank it. And I'm wondering if maybe we get caught instead of Tom. Okay, so let's see. Yep. Okay, so it's hot. I'm overheating. It feels like it's coming from my gut. I still can't move. It's been hours. Because the last time we drank this water, Machete came and chopped our head off. But it would have been after Tom already was captured. So I'm really hoping that this isn't Machete. The sound of footsteps crunching over rocks suddenly sent my heart pounding again. I can't turn to look. Dragon and or Komodo, whatever your name is. Why do I feel like it was Kyle? I don't remember. I could feel a foot nudging me. You drank the water, didn't you? I tried to scream, but only an awkward croak came out. Something must be paralyzed in my throat, too. We could use them. Yeah. We spent so much time picking out those soft lambs, though. We don't even know if the boy is still alive. And besides, they came to us. Maybe it's meant to be. Good point. All right, let's get our guest of honor all set up, huh? The other one nodded and grabbed me. I tried in vain to struggle as he heaved my limp body over his shoulder. They carried me up the rocks of the hill and stopped to grab a camouflage cloth, revealing a makeshift door. I wheezed, trying to scream again as they pulled me inside the cave behind the door. Candles? The air was knocked out of me as the man carrying me dumped me on a raised dirt platform. Thanks, Dragon. Oh. Okay, where's the... God damn, I can't see anything in here. Komodo. I watched as the one named Dragon held out a complicated-looking dagger. Ah. Now. Let's see if you can scream like that. He held the knife above my torso. I only twitched as I tried to flinch. The blade pressed into my belly, easily cutting through the flimsy tank top and my flesh beneath it. I tried to scream. I wanted to scream, but all that came out was rasping air. Wow. Yeah, that stuff you got is really good. Look at them. They're trying so hard. He slid the knife around and made another deep cut. Don't worry, you really don't need to scream. What's important here is that you feel it properly. I was definitely feeling it. I could feel everything so well, it didn't seem possible for a cut to hurt that much. What is that? What is he whispering? You're part of something very important. We're going to fix the world. The blade dug in, again. Deep. Too deep. I can't move. I can't stop it. The world's gone numb. Hot tears welled up and fell down the sides of my face. We all enter this world screaming. It's the natural state we all came from. You're going too fast. The heat, the candles. Fine. You do it. The fire. Dragon took the knife and held it over a candle. He looked in my eyes with no fear or remorse. Who are these people? Agony shot through my body again as he dragged the heated blade through the skin over my ribs. I lay there motionless as everything exploded in my mind. Why? How does it feel? Do you feel closer to him yet? My terrified breathing hitched as Komodo stuck his fingers into the deep wound on my belly. His long fingers scraped down my skin, dragging blood with them. What is happening? What the fuck are these people talking about? Is this just a nightmare? I kept gasping and choking, unable to even squirm, as Dragon made new cuts over my arms and legs. He moved so slowly and deliberately. The bag. Oh! Komodo briefly left my field of view. He returned immediately and gave a small bag to Dragon. Thank you. He then seemed to speak directly to me. Take a deep breath. It's time to open your mind and accept the agony. As soon as he pulled his hand from the little bag and retrieved white powder, I guessed what was happening. It has to be salt. My body twitched as a half-formed scream managed to escape my core. He pushed the salt into my open flesh, sending searing pain through every nerve. Hissing static and shining lights coaxed my throbbing consciousness a bit further from reality. Yet I could still feel. Komodo's fingers kept finding their way inside my flesh. I could feel so many tiny rivers of blood on my body now, and the blinding, pulsing pain. I couldn't even have imagined pain like this. Blurry and wild, their faces in the candle flames. Then the knife again, held over my center. No! He brought the knife down and into me with purpose. I can't. I lurched at the sight of the bloody mass he pulled from me. Gross. The agony, the sickening, pulling sensation of parts of me being pulled from their home. The blurring shapes faded to darkness as I grew colder. I'm dying, aren't I? Yes. Oh. Hello, sir. Tight. Okay, so that's 1 down, 2 to go. So, just a second. This ending requires us to save Jacqueline, but do not save Tom and do not save Richard, which is great because I would never save that little bitch again in my entire goddamn life. So, we just got Jacqueline. We're taking her to the cave, and we are just going to hang out until we decide to storm the camp. Oh, and we're probably warning her that Tom is kind of deadsies in there. Yeah. We don't have much of a choice. No, we don't. Gotta go in there. Hey. Yeah, let's bury Tom. Bury Tom, and then we can hang out in here. Okay. We are going to storm the camp. Let's do it. Here's the plan. We'll have to wait till it's dark, then we're going to hit them right at their camp. Let's do it. So we don't have the knife because we had to let the cultists kill Tom. We couldn't save Tom. So it's just me and Jacqueline fighting this bitch, no knife. I'm sure it'll be really good and great and awesome for us. I nervously approached the camp. Jacqueline was already out of sight. Now that I was closer, I could get a better look. It's the man with the dog mask. Jackal. I looked down and was able to just make out Jacqueline. She nodded to me and lunged forward. She leapt at him from the darkness and kicked at him, trying to throw him off balance. He stumbled as he yelled in surprise, but he quickly gained his footing and turned, slamming her to the side. It's now or never. I ran at him, readying a punch, but he managed to dodge my attack. I stumbled forward and he quickly swiped me off balance. I fell face first into the ground below. I couldn't get up in time as he turned back to Jacqueline. No! He unsheathed the knife and crouched over her. Nice try. I scrambled to get up, but I couldn't stop him from plunging the knife into Jacqueline. No. Don't worry. You're next. His boot slammed into my gut. For a moment, there was only the ringing in my ears and the click of a lighter. I curled in pain as I heard Jacqueline's wet coughing. You guys coming to me is kind of admirable. He kneeled down over me and I smelled the acrid tar smoke. It was a nice try. I squirmed under him, but I couldn't get away. He pressed the lit cigarette against my shoulder as I tried to stifle a groan of pain with clenched teeth. I almost didn't notice the blade slide against my throat. Please, no, I screamed as the knife was pushed through my jaw, up, and further as my scream became a gurgle. Fantastic! One more. Okay, this last ending requires me to just hit 0 sanity before dying. So I'm going to go try to see poor Tom's dead little body. I have the canteen, but I'm not going to drink it. And I'm going to try to get back in time to the Fisher to see Jacqueline die. That sounds awful, but I'm hoping all of these things will decrease my sanity enough to get the achievement. And then that'll be all of the endings, so. Okay, we have almost done it. We are at 5 sanity, and this little friend popped up. I spun around wildly. Who was that? I shook my head. I need to keep it together. So I think if I go in here one more time, because we get 10 sanity taken off every time we come in here. Okay. So let's go out then. Okay. Where am I? I walked forward, then turned around. I don't remember this place. Go forward, use the sky, go back where you came from. Let's go forward. I think I'm already going the right way. I just need to keep going. I walked forward some more. Okay, I need to not panic. If I just calm down, I can get back. I just need to keep at it. I walked towards the horizon. I bet everything is just over there. I wiped my sweat and tried to ignore my own heavy breathing. I have to keep walking. My legs are feeling weak. I looked in every direction. It's just nothing. I don't know where I am on Earth at all. I'm alone. I want to go home. I just want to go home. I fell to my knees. Why did this happen? Where am I? I squeezed the sand in my hands. Try harder. I strained to get back to my feet. I took a step forward and fell. No. Please, just let me find my way back. I crawled forward. Why? I collapsed into the sand. Your mind's broken? That voice again. I looked up and listened. It's fun to watch. Hey, we can actually understand him now. I can understand it now? Death is only the beginning. I closed my eyes. I had no strength left to fight. Don't laugh at me, bitch. Okay, that's it. That is all of the deaths. So let's see. Everything is, uh-oh. Ah, we're missing some concept art. Okay. I need to figure out where I can get that, because we got all the endings. Okay, I'm missing one from Mason. So I'm just missing one from Mason. Am I missing any endings from Mason? No. I don't know what I'm missing. Okay. I was thinking about it. There's an option for you to leave the snare up in the tree instead of dismantling it in the Mason route. So I went ahead and loaded that up, left the snare, dicked around, did other things, just came back. Hoping something cool happens and we get the art. I stopped dead. Was that a scream? I instinctively crouched low and tried to get out of sight. I heard another sound. I relaxed a tiny amount. I don't think it was human. I crept toward the sound, keeping myself as hidden as possible. A flash of movement in my vision had me take cover again. I breathed slowly and tried to calm the adrenaline. I tried not to think about curiosity and cats. I peeked slowly from my cover at the source of movement. A deer? Oh. At first I thought it was floating in midair until I saw the glint of wire. The snare. The deer kicked weakly. I touched my own neck. It was a horrible sight, but the idea of food did cross my mind. My conflicted thoughts were cut short by the rhythmic thumping of heavy boots. I froze behind my cover. Shit. I didn't dare move a single muscle as he came into view and approached the struggling deer. All my concentration went into staying still as terror pumped through my veins. Ah, now what are you doing in here? He was talking to the deer. I cringed as he held the deer's face roughly. This wasn't for you. His rough handling caused the deer to kick again. The snare around its neck probably made it impossible to scream anymore. I could hear him chuckling softly. It made me feel sick. I suppose I can still make use of you. I saw the flash of a knife, and a moment later, blood was pouring down from a gash in the deer's throat. At least it wasn't suffering anymore. He grunted, hoisting the deer up as he opened the loop of the snare. He heaved the whole carcass over his shoulder. I dipped behind cover just as he turned around. I remained still as I heard his heavy footsteps leave the area. I didn't get up for a while afterwards. It was hard to shake the image of the deer from my mind. Eventually, I managed to climb to my feet. I have to forget about it and move on. At least he should be busy for a bit. Okay. Fabulous. With the deer. Okay, we did it. So now we have a whole new mode. So there's 3 more achievements that you can get that seem like they're pretty... Getting my ass sold. What's it look like? 120 cents? Oh, son of a bitch. The enthusiasm. Wonderful. Now, do you consider yourself to be athletic? No. Not really. 140 cents. Here's a fun one. Are you scared? Sure. 160 cents. How much money do you make? Plenty. Good. Okay. How well do you follow instructions? 220 cents. Camping, it's okay. 230. Who would you like to go home with? You could go home with the announcer. Oh? The announcer suddenly laughed with a strange bark. Stop messing around. The announcer cleared his throat. Yes, of course. I'm very flattered, and I would simply love to take you home, but I'm afraid the show must go on. These lovely and very patient patrons have paid good money to be here today. So let's wrap up the bidding, shall we? 240 cents, 250 cents, 260 cents, 280 cents, 300. Looks like we're going with Derek. 460 cents. Yay. All right. So we've got Derek. So let's see if there's anything different, and then see if we can get his special ending, or not special ending, get his hidden ending, which is, I think, called Blood. So let's try to do that, and also just see what kind of shenanigans we can get into. So I chose to talk to the captives. I reached over and nonchalantly smacked the skinny one. You can eat the dead lizard. That's disgusting. Let's eat it. I picked up the dried up tiny lizard and stuffed it into my gaping maw. It was crunchy and somehow a bit chewy, and it tasted exactly like a dried up dead lizard. Fabulous. This is awesome. Oh, fuck yeah, crevice water. Slurp the crevice water. Let's do it. What's up, fucker? He drank the water. Yep. What's important here is that you feel it properly. We just got brought back to the cave. I was definitely feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Grace us with his agony. Oh, here we go. In chaos we find reverence, in pain we find comfort. You're going too fast. I am not. Relax. You are. You're gonna hit an artery and she's gonna bleed out. Do I look like I'm anywhere near an artery? How would I know? Well, you went to college. I dropped out. And it's not like I took some kind of medical thing. Well, I watched every season of Home, so I know where not to cut, okay? He means House. You watched every season of what? Home. You know, the one with the 100 Dalmatians guy. The fuck are you talking about? I look back and forth between them, sweating. The guy who was the bad guy in the live-action 100 Dalmatians. Are you talking about fucking House? Yeah, whatever. The blonde one started laughing. It was the main character's name. They said it like 40 times an episode. I don't think that show had like real medical information in it. Shut up. God damn it. Feed to him your pain. Accept this gift and come to us. Sensation has rotted away on this plane. You are needed. Come to us. My first gift. I will treasure you. I feel like him treasuring me is not what we want. Yikes. Okay. Let's go again. I'm hiding from Derek. The thudding and yelling closed in on my position instantly, and for a long second, the running man looked into my eyes. Hey, there's someone hiding here. What the fuck, Richard? Oh, what the fuck, Richard? Okay, so now we need to go to the desert with our knife. And here comes Derek. Right, last time we tried to fight him, that doesn't work, so we need to beg so we can stab him. Have the opportunity. Okay. Stab that stupid bitch. And then kill that dumb bitch. Boop. Then I looked at the sky and began walking back to open desert. We have no health. And we die. Oh. Let's give him the knife. Oh, but what did he say? Son of a bitch, I started in the right mode. God damn. I didn't start it in the right mode. He can slap his sunburn. Ooh, I wound up for a full strength slap. No mercy! The impact of a hand on red-hot flesh rang throughout the cave. He screamed with agony of 1,000 suns. He's distracted. Yeah, then kill him. What, nothing to say now? I thought you guys loved pain. Tom, you delicate angel, you could never disturb me. Honestly, though, Tom is the best. Okay. So let's... How's your leg feel? Your fucking guy liner looks terrible. No, it doesn't! fucking bitch. At least it wasn't a piece of shit this time. You kiss your dad with that mouth? Okay, so let's figure out what he actually said now that I'm in the correct mode. Oh. You brought me a gift. And you brought me blood. If a pact is what you are after, a pact is what you'll get. Yes, I'll stay with you forever. Thanks, Boo. Okay, so that was Derek's secret little achievement, blood. So let's move on to Mason's achievement. So let's move on to Celia's secret achievement, because getting Mason's achievement is a fucking pain in the ass. And it's bullshit. So we're gonna do Celia first. My name is Celia. You may call me Celia or Mommy. Wait, what was that last one? I said ma'am. Say my name, say my name. Okay. Very expensive. She spent like 400 cents. These fucking games are so needy. Just let me see the art. You don't need to ping me 47 times a day. Oh, this should be interesting. The role play. This is a little weird, but kind of hot. Shut up. But we're gonna stay calm. We're gonna chill out. Would you chill? Would you chill? We're not gonna tell her that. Okay, so we've got our Canada wet. And we're just gonna go back to our room. I gulped and made sure to try and pretend I hadn't seen this hallway before. Oh, wow, yes, this is a completely brand new information. I took extra time to look at everything as if it were my first time outside the tiny room, but she barely seemed to be paying any attention to me. Wow, there's a camera? That is so new to me. I didn't know there was stuff here. Wow. God damn it. Okay. Okay, we're going into her office. We're going to drink some of this brandy. Keep drinking. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna drink our Canada wet. And then we're gonna drink more booze. What? See you next time. Who's this? What does that mean? What is this for? It's creepy. I don't like it. I put it back where I found it. Okay, so that was Celia's ending. All right, there are 2 achievements left. It is to die 500 times, and then Mason's special achievement, which requires you to wipe all of your save data, which I am not prepared to do yet. So let's kind of fuck around in Memelord mode for a little bit, rack up some deaths, and then delete everything, which I am not ready for. I have us set up right now in Mason's like mountain playground, and because I died the most here. I can get crossbowed so fast. So we're gonna try to rack up some deaths, maybe hop around in Derek's place for a little bit, go back to Celia, see what we can see, and then do Mason's. God damn, you're big. Someone ate their Wheaties. Oh, look at this little guy. Cute. Why does our fish look like that? He's so sad. I took out the fish I caught earlier. It looked at me, seemingly crying. Sorry, fish. This is the way things have to go. I shoved my knife into it quickly, trying to be merciful. It still let out a tiny scream. I tried my best to clean it with my knife before putting a stick through it. Oh. Oh no! Little dead fish with his little dead eyes. I mean, we're stuck in a bear trap and he's trying to saw our leg off, but let's cop a feel. I reached out and grabbed a meaty handful of ass. He didn't even seem to notice. He was so focused on my leg. Well, if I'm gonna die, I might as well go out copping a feel. Wasted. Okay, that's another death. Let's keep going. Let's see if we can stall him from gutting us like a deer. That's an interesting knife. He paused. Then a warm smile spread over his face. Can't blame you for admiring. He flipped the knife in his hands. Sandy might have been my wife had I been more societally inclined. I squinted in confusion. He was looking at the knife wistfully. I was willing to take the opportunity to draw this out. Sandy? Mm-hmm. The knife glinted in his hands. I was a young, spry thing, and she was the prettiest girl in the village. I wasn't much of a proper kid, but I managed to ask her on a date. I couldn't believe he was actually talking. I tried to think of ways to escape while I nodded and urged him to continue. Wouldn't you be surprised, but she agreed. He laughed gruffly. So I took her up camping. Real camping. None of that fancy tent nonsense, mind you. Anyhow, she got settled happy, and I went out and got a nice fat rabbit for dinner. I got to work cleaning it, and she came running over. She looked up at me with those big old doe eyes. Scareder than the rabbit been. His voice became softer, as if this was somehow the most romantic part of the story. And I knew then just what I had to do. Oh God, he's gonna stab her. He rubbed the knife slowly, and I gulped. At some point I had stopped thinking of escape plans and had gotten caught up in his story. That smooth, white knife hilt. It was definitely bone. My first real hunt. I squirmed in discomfort. I sincerely regretted asking about that knife. Cool. I mean, if he could do that to somebody, he just... God damn it. If he could do that to somebody, like, he actually fucking loved. I don't think we had a single chance. F. Doing great. You did. Rip in pieces. Look at me. I am the hunter now. I've checked all of the different deaths with Mason. I feel like I've covered everything there, so we're hopping a derrick and racking up some more deaths. Why is he like this? Nice job, dingus. You refuse to cry. Oops. I opened the canteen and took a precautionary sniff. It doesn't smell like water. It smells familiar. I took a sip. Ugh, it's warm milk. Well, beggars can't be choosers. Bottoms up. It's a jackal. I don't know, it kind of makes you look like a Neko Mimi. A what? What? You know, like, shut the fuck up. So are you guys like, you know, they have to be. They have to be. Like, if you were in a hot tub together, would you be 4 or less feet apart? Because they're just two bros chilling in the hot tub. No feet apart, maybe 3 inches apart, because they are absolutely together. You nailed it. Yes. Ripperoni. Beautiful. Fucking Richard. Oh, let's throw a rock at that bitch. Ow, what the fuck? I leapt out at him and attacked him. He was caught off guard and I landed several blows before he could react. He regained his balance and assessed the situation before turning on his heel and running. Yeah, you better run. You better fucking run. Well, must have been one of those desert mice. I heard pained grunts. It was a big mouse. As we should. Do you know how to use that thing? The knife? I mean, pointy side out, right? Well, you can rest here for now, Richard. Dick. That's what I was doing! Calling him Dick. No, his name is Dick. Hey, Machete? Can we at least see your dick? Oh my god. Oh, yes. Wait. I mean, that is the only appropriate response. Richard. One of the first things I did to find these people was to pose as a young, vulnerable woman online. It didn't help me much in tracking them down, but I did find Richard. He was quick to reply to my trap, and after some searching, I could tell that my false persona was by no means his first victim. I had to bring someone to come here. He was an easy choice. I was suddenly a lot less worried about where Richard ended up. Yeah, makes sense. Richard is a fucking asshole, and he deserves to die in this desert over and over and over and over again. Okay, I think that's about it for Derek, so let's hop over to Celia. Oh no. What are you doing here? I looked around myself incredulously. Deadass? You're keeping me here. I can't leave. No. What? She stumbled a little bit and seemed to be trying to focus. She absolutely reeked of alcohol. I think you're drunk. I put in the app. I said, I put home in. I couldn't tell what she was trying to say. Celia, I think you're drunk. Huh? Oh my god. Oh wait, this is... Oh yeah. Just as quickly as she barged in, she left. What the hell? I prefer Timbits. They were bought out. They're not even Canadian anymore. Googly eyes on her gun. Now the googly eyes have angry eyebrows. I shakily reached up and stuck my finger in the barrel of the gun. Heh, now you can't shoot. She's dead as hell. You shot me, you cuck. I did this part just kind of off camera because it was super tedious and I wanted to sit there and scroll on my phone while I was doing it. But basically it required me to... I chose the death where you have Celia's husband, I forgot his name, and you can kill him basically like with the wire and then she stabs you. So I saved right there and then I just loaded, died, loaded, died, loaded, died until I got the achievement. But I fucking got it. I got it. Oh, so the last one is sacrifice. And now I have to wipe everything, and I am very upset about it. Are you upset about it too? We're very upset. Why are you like this? Oh God, I don't want to do this. Ugh. I can do it. Oh God, stop doing this. Yes, delete it. Delete it all. Oh God. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Okay, I just got to the Mason route. So to get sacrifice, you're supposed to have 0 deaths total, like for the entire game. 0 deaths, which is why you have to wipe your save. Then you basically have to do the same thing as the you've changed ending. So we just need to survive and lower our sanity until we go bonkers. And then we'll get the achievement and this game will be 100% done. So I feel like I've gotten pretty good at the Mason one, so I don't think it should take too long. Hopefully that was not some foreshadowing, but let's do this. It also is not great because I no longer have my skip button. So I have to actually like click through all the dialogue. My life is so hard. Okay. I think I did it. I did! Okay. It's snowing. I stared up at the moon. This is it, isn't it? I can't make a fire anymore. It's been days. I've gone past the point of panic, past the point of despair. Did you see that? I got it. I did it. Are you happy for me? Ho ho ho. Yeah. Did it. You happy for me? You excited for me? So excited. So excited. All right. Well, that is everything for the price of flesh. You have now seen it all. Thank you for going on this journey with me. It was very fun. And please let me know if there's any other games that I should check out. All right. Celia forever. Love you guys. Bye. All of my exes were crazy. I'm sure you've heard that before. Their leashes